Hello, my name is Tessa Money, and I will be arguing the negative to plea bargaining. My peer is Andrea Reyes, I believe. All right, here we go. The affirmative speaks about how plea bargaining is the immediate solution to the overload of cases the judicial system has to deal with. They talk about how plea bargaining is a necessary tool in our judicial system. They talk about how it is necessary to achieve justice. This argument is flawed because of the ways that they neglect to mention how plea bargaining doesn't actually achieve justice. By framing it as this efficient system, they are exposing plea bargaining for what it is more than I think they intended to. Michael Conklin, a professor of business law at Angelo State University, talks about how this so-called efficient system is actually taking away from what the system is meant to do. It makes it so people aren't truly being punished for their crimes, or more people are being punished for crimes that they didn't even commit. The way that plea bargaining is presented as a quick solution to the problem of crime leads to failure within the system. The affirmative speaker talks about how plea bargaining is a strategic tool for case management and resolutions. This is true, and according to Brady Heiner, an associate professor of philosophy at California State University, more than 95% of criminal convictions in the USA never even go to trial. But how many of these people are actually innocent? How many of these people never see a fair trial by jury or judge because they felt pressured into taking a plea bargain because of this efficiency of the judicial system? Heiner also talks about how prosecutors negotiating a plea bargain frame it as a sort of equal transaction. They say they will drop a few charges, and in turn defendants will end up having to drop their Sixth Amendment right for a fair trial. And this sort of framing it as a transaction makes defendants feel like they're equals, whereas the prosecutors are actually just always the ones in power. Conklin says that innocent defendants are more likely to receive generous plea offers. This results in innocent defendants being confronted with higher levels of coercion than guilty defendants. And who can blame them for ending up taking the plea bargains, even if they're not guilty? Lucien Dervian, an assistant professor of law at the University of Georgia School of Law, talks about how the roll of the dice between, say, 5 years of prison and a lifetime sentence is enough to make anyone admit to a crime they didn't commit, regardless of any evidence involved. The affirmative speaker talks about procedures that will enhance the rights of people who are presented with plea bargains, but they do not talk about anything more than that, or how the super busy judicial system that they speak earlier in their speech will have time to design and implement these new things. In conclusion, the affirmative presents a very strong argument, yet they do not acknowledge how the system of plea bargains is doing much more harm than good and leading to a lot of people getting injustice from a system that is designed to serve justice. Getting rid of plea bargains will lead to a lot less unfair convictions and overall better care of the people who end up going through our judicial system. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day.